I was going to say, hey, Saskatoon, but I know that this is, hey, Saskatchewan. My name is Rachel Loewen Walker, and I am your candidate for Saskatoon West. I am... Thank you. Incredible. This is incredible. And so I want to say I am proud that we are here together on Treaty 6 territory, home of the Cree, Dene, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and the homeland of the Métis. The Assembly of First Nations just released a report showing that Saskatoon West is one of 36 ridings made up of enough Indigenous people that they could shift the entire vote. We are lucky to have this leadership in our community, and we commit to act in reciprocity and shared governance. Thank you for being here, everyone. And so I'm especially pleased to be joined by NDP candidates from across the province. And before I recognize them, I want to recognize Sherry Benson, the former MP. I know she's here. The former MP for Saskatoon West, my friend and colleague. It would be a deep honor for me to walk in your footsteps. I also want to recognize Robert Doucette, who was the candidate for Saskatoon West in 2021. And so to my Saskatoon colleagues, we have Jacob Gadzella for Saskatoon South. We have Melissa McGilvery for Saskatoon University. We have Cheryl Lodeman for Carlton Trail, Eagle Creek. We have Virginia Coutson from Prince Albert. We have Caitlin Stadnick from Regina Wascana. We have Michaela Krakowitz from Yorkton Melville. We have Britt Bauman from Moose Jaw Lake Center, Lanigan. And we have Chris Simi from Regina Capel. So I don't know if anyone knows, but Saskatchewan is the birthplace of the NDP. Yes. And one more, Saskatchewan is the birthplace of public health care. And you know what? That when you tell people about Canada and you ask them what makes Canada so special, what makes us Canadian? It's our healthcare system, and it is at the top of the list. Yesterday, I was on the phone with a constituent, Marjorie, and she said to me, I will always vote for the NDP because they are the heart and the soul of our country. And I have never felt that more deeply than at this critical point. And so before I introduce our guest of honor, I would like to invite Cathy Sproul to say a few words, the former MLA for Saskatoon Nutana from 2011 to 2020, and a good friend.
Thank you, Rachel. Thanks. Well, folks, I really can't tell you what an honor it is to be here tonight with all these amazing candidates, and more importantly, all these amazing campaign workers. I've been working in the campaign office just about every day, and these people are working so hard, and they are so dedicated to the message that Jagmeet has brought to Canada, and I think everyone should give yourselves a big pat on the back and then a big cheer, because it's fantastic. The NDP is alive and well in Saskatchewan, and don't you mistake it. We're here. We're working, we're raising money, we are door knocking, we're putting up signs, and we have great parties, I think, so, you know, we can't lose. I met Jagmeet Singh in July of 2017 when he was putting his name forward for the leadership of our great party. I was really impressed. And what I like the most about Jagmeet is that he speaks my story. He talks to me and to all the people in Canada about how he connects our stories to what's happening in Ottawa. And, you know, if you check out his Instagram, he did something this morning where he talked about his father and his health care, and then tied it to Mark Carney and the fact that Mark Carney will not pay taxes in Canada. Shame. That's what's happening to our healthcare system. So I won't talk much more. I really know who you're here to see, but just again, it's a great honor to be able to be here and to bring the NDP message not only to the rest of Saskatoon, not only to the rest of Saskatchewan, but to the rest of Canada. We are here.
Thank you, Cathy. This really is an election like no other, and every single day it is crystal clear to me that the NDP are the ones fighting for the things that make us truly Canadian. And so, tonight, I am honored to introduce someone who has always been a strong advocate for equity, for opportunity, for compassion, and for building a country that puts its people first. Please join me in welcoming the incredible leader of the NDP, Jagmeet Singh.
How y'all feeling? Give it up for Rachel Loewen Walker! Right here. Oh man, this is in some energy. We needed this energy. This is amazing. Listen, I was on the way in, and the first thing I heard was, Rachel is someone who works so hard for the community. She cares so much for the community. We need you to fight for her because she's fighting for us. Rachel Loewen Walker! So, friends, this is amazing. The energy here is amazing because we are in a very important election. And in this election, there's some important choices. I know a lot of us are worried about the roller coaster ride that is the threat of Donald Trump. One day there's tariffs, then there's pauses, there's threats. The threats are on or off. It's stressful. People are really worried, and they're worried about what it means for their lives. They're worried about what it means for their families. They're worried about the cost of living is already so high. Will this trade war drive up my cost of living? In all of this, people are worried about what's going to be on the table. What are people going to be willing to sacrifice? Are people going to give up on universal health care? Are they going to give up on workers' rights? And so we got a message. Not only will we never be the 51st state, we will never give up on people. Just standing up here. You know, and in all of this fight, in all of this worry, we're seeing more and more that people are taking a hard look at Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives, and they're saying that. They're saying boo. But they're seriously looking at his plan to cut the things that people need. His plans to cut health care, to cut pensions. And they're saying, you know, that's not good for me. That's not good for my family. That's not good for our country. More and more Canadians are rejecting Pierre Poilievre, and that's a good thing. I'm happy with it. And now people are taking a look at Mark Carney, and they're saying, you know what? Mark Carney's also talking a lot about cuts. He's talking about cutting services for people to give tax cuts to millionaires. You know, that's not what we need right now. And he's talking about, you know, he said, let's stop pharmacare. He doesn't want it to go further. He's like, put a stop to it. I don't think that's what people need right now. You know, we're seeing more and more that he is really not going to put people first. He's certainly going to be great for billionaires and for CEOs, but is he going to be there for you and your family when the times are tough? Is he going to be there? Is he going to be there for families when people are worried about their future? So then we need something else, right? We need some alternative. Who could that be? You know, NDP, 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 NDP. So there's a couple things. You know, if we've noticed that Ottawa works best when one party doesn't have all the power. We've seen in our history the best things that have ever come out of our parliament have been when New Democrats have been there. Our universal health care, New Democrats. You all know this very well in Saskatchewan, but it was Tommy Douglas and New Democrats who fought for universal public health care. Because you voted for New Democrats, we fought for pensions, old age security, employment insurance. These are all things New Democrats brought. So New Democrats were elected because you cared, you believed that better was possible, and we made those things happen. And most recently, with your love and your support, we were able to bring in the first expansion of our health care in a generation with dental care and pharmacare. So my message for folks out there, if you believe, we definitely want change. If you believe in universal public health care and defending it and strengthen it, vote NDP. 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 If you believe everyone should have access to free medication and you believe in universal pharmacare for all, vote NDP. If you believe everyone should have a family doctor and healthcare that's there for them when they need it, vote NDP. If you believe in building a housing market that works for people, not for billionaires, vote NDP. If you believe in putting workers first, not billionaires, vote NDP. There's an important election in front of us, and I want folks to know they have a choice. You can have hope. You can have someone that's going to fight for you, not the billionaires, not the CEOs, someone that's going to cap grocery prices to bring them down, ban corporations from buying affordable homes, invest in our healthcare, expand pharmacare, lift people up. That's us. That's New Democrats. We're going to do it together. Let's do it. We're going to do it here with Rachel. We're going to do it across this country. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Let's go. We're going to jump together, okay? We're going to jump on the chorus, all right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to jump? Okay, we're gonna jump together at the chorus. When the chorus comes, I want this floor to shake. I want the floor to shake, okay? When the chorus comes, we're all gonna jump together. Get ready, everybody. We're gonna show them that we're ready. We're ready to fight. We're ready to win. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Get warmed up. Get warmed up. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. The floor is actually shaking. That's awesome.